But meanwhile,
that was actually mad pro. He stunned the Venge with like 20 health. He just knew that his team was going to back him up there, which is really good team play.
yeah. Who's orange, by the way? Was that...
That's a Weaver. Weaver died up top.
Oh, Weaver died to the rumor. That's a little bit unexpected. I don't really know how that happened. He just died solo against
Probably got over-aggressive.
Yeah, that's probably it. And Broodmother's going to take his time to push the tower, so Weaver's actually lost his lane pretty hard, I'd say.
Yeah, just from that, that was not good.
And yeah, you can see how much damage the tower is already taking. And you know, Spiralings are just a ridiculously annoying thing to push against, but we've actually seen Broomer actually fade away from the scene in the past couple weeks, just due to the popularity of Antimage and Omni Knight. I think people just realized, you know, Broodmother can't really do very well in the late game, so if you have enough anti-push, and if you gank her with like early Dust or Gem, but she's still really fucking annoying to play against.
There's a lot of other heroes that are really annoying to play against.
Right. So...
Nace. Hate playing against Nace.
Nace is fucking fun. Anyway, we have the Beastmaster Hawk scanning out the mid lane. Looks like Slaughter's going in on Antimage. A lot of chain stunts, and Antimage just explodes in a burst of glory. And looks like Venge is next. Venge is definitely going to die, so... Scourge being really aggressive, and it's really paying off for them. That urn is being put to good use.
Score 6-1 now, so definitely 2 lanes won, and they smoke up right away. Looks like they're going to head mid. Really good play from HT so far.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit unusual, because when you pick up Visage in tri-lane, and you're going up against another tri-lane, that's so many charges for your soul assumption, but the triple stun threat on the Scourge tri-lane is just...
Yeah.
It's something else.
This Antimage, I don't think he leveled Spell Shield at all. Because he got raped. Like, he got stunned twice and was dead. Like, if he had Spell Shield, level 1 Spell Shield is a huge upgrade from level 0 Spell Shield. I think it's like 25%.
Yes, most level 1 skills are in fact huge upgrades over their level 0
counterparts.
No,
but like, comparatively to other level 1 skills is what I mean. And yeah, he got Mana Break level 3, so...
Yeah.
I don't know if he got Blink level 2 or something. I don't know.
So, Broodmother did a good job in pushing the top tower, so this is actually looking really good for HT. You know, they're playing this game very well. They're doing what they need to do in order to win, and that's just to put it on
watch bottom. I think there might be something. Nope, they walk right past each other.
And meanwhile, Weaver is getting so hurt, but, you know, Beastmaster comes in with the Dust, with a Roar, and looks like Broodmother is going to die.
Look at the river. Oh shit, yeah. Slardar is killing Venge.
And Slaughter gets the last hit. So a lot of action going on very early in this LAN tournament, and which is to be expected when you're watching Eastern European teams.
I think Visage is fucked too.
Yeah, you might be right.
Oh no, Beastmaster coming around. Probably should back up. I don't think he should go in for this.
What are you saying? You always go 1v5 and you say, oh my god, that was totally worth it.
That's why I lose Dota games.
Anyway, it looks like Beastmaster is going to die.
Remember that game that we played?
Right.
Yep.
Dude, that was fun. I usually play like such a pussy in Dota when I play a carry, but that was pretty fun even though we lost. Anyway, we saw a lot of deaths. 2-8 is the score. Tower already gone down, but Antimage is taking his time to regain some of his lost farm, and he still doesn't have any boots, and he hasn't finished his Vanguard, so 10 minutes in, you want your Antimage to at least have some boots in a ring of health, but, you know, the Scourge aggression is just paying off so well.
Yep, definitely.
And we see Weaver just constantly using Shikuchi and just time walking, and, you know, I don't think using early time walk is the best strategy against Broodmother, because another nuke and you're back at half HP and you have no time lapse or anything.
I think this Weaver just lost the lane. There's nothing he can do because Brood with the Soul Ring can just keep spamming him, and he only has 700 HP. So like he can't. It's not like he can stick around and regen HP. The Brood's just gonna nuke him again. So.
Right, but you know that gank helped, but I think it only really delayed the inevitable of that push.
Yep. Ice Blast on mid. It's gonna miss.
It's gonna miss completely. Nice call right there. So, Antimage still farming. Looks like he's going to try to rush that Vanguard. Actually, we see a lot of Antimages these days skip the Vanguard, go for a Battle Fury and a Vlad, which has really been popularized by the Chinese.
I think that's only when they're doing well, though. Like, you don't want to do that if you're losing.
Right, and you're actually completely right on that point. As we see Antimage, in fact, pick up the Vanguard. He's getting nuked down so hard. And looks like
Yeah.
another dust tank by the
Top.
Beastmaster. Axes, Roar, Soul Assumption. This Bruno is totally fucked.
Ooh,
Time lapses.
the Weaver almost died.
Yes, time lapse the nuke and the bites. So, looks like the Scourge have kind of given up on the bottom lane. And, you know, if they get, it's like you said at the beginning, they only need to get one of their two carries significant farm in order to pressure the other team in the mid game and allow that other carry to get farm.
The thing is, both of their carry lanes lost, so we'll see if they can recover. But I think the ganks from these Beastmaster is really helping open up the lanes a little bit for them.
Right, and we actually see Beastmaster using Dust instead of an early gem, and I actually like this a lot. They already have a lot of map mobility, a lot of map presence with their, you know, their familiars and their Hawk. I don't think they're really need to pick up an early gem, and that's such a gambit when you have Weaver on your team anyway, especially if Slaughter can pick up a fast Blink Dagger, which I'm sure he's going to go for it right after this. He's not even getting like any parts of Vanguard.
Looks like Slaughter is just hanging around. This team is not with him, so probably should just be. And wow, this what's her face? Windrunner, 59, creep 61 now, so doing really well. She's probably gonna go for a quick mecha, maybe a quick core staff. We'll see.
Probably the mecha because it's such a really strong mid-game item. That burst heal, and you know, there's so much minus armor onto the Sentinel team, even though they have a Slaughter to minus armor the other team right back.
Yeah.
But, you know, we saw Slaughter actually very close to his Blink Dagger, and once that happens, this Weaver is going to be in a lot of trouble. And even the Antimage is going to be in a lot of trouble, because Antimage can blink out, but if you initiate on him and you chain your stuns very well, especially, it's not really that difficult to do when you have an Ancient Apparition and Windrunner on your team. So, this Blink Dagger might...
Blink first, then?
Yeah, he's going to go for Blink after the Urn and the Treads, so... That might be trouble for the Sentinel team.
I don't know if it's the best thing, though, because... it's good, like, it's good if they're going to be all together, like, in team fights, but he only has 300 mana. It's not like he can blink and, like, keep blinking around and shit. He doesn't have good regen either, so, I don't know.
Well, he has the Urn for the
for,
regen.
like, a Ring of Health first or something.
He has the Urn for the regen, as we see the Scourge push for that tower. And
this is why
I just think
Dota.
Blink Dagger against the Weaver and Antimage is just so important, because one of the only ways you can kill one of those two sons of bitches is if you initiate on them.
True, true.
So, Broodmother being ganked twice is going to go for Vanguard, so that's pretty interesting. You see Broodmother actually with 73 creep kills.
That's stupid. I don't understand why people do that. Like, it's not a good item on Broodmother. He doesn't need the HP, like... I don't know.
I don't know. I think,
it's like maybe you can explain to me why people do it, but I don't, like, I would never get a Vanguard on Brood.
I think you might be right in most cases, but in this case, you know, in order for Scourge to win very successfully in the mid-game, they need all of their heroes to not die and to get a semblance of farm. So, Brumo's been dying, and oftentimes, she's often, like...
There's a Roshan.
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah, okay.
There was, like... She's 100 or 200 HP away from killing a Weaver or like a Visage before she dies, so having that Vanguard in the mid-game will help her stay alive and, you know, be a melee hero. Looks like Crispmain gets roared upon, Ice Blast being thrown upon. Looks like Crispmain will not die. Beastmaster just roars and runs away, but I think that was actually the right call right there, because surely he would have died, especially since Slaughter just picked up his Blink Dagger.
Just like you always do, defensive ults.
Yes, and we see Slaughter blinking in on the Antimage, Cold Feet being chained very well, but no Shackle Shot to follow up, and the Shackle Shot onto the Antimage misses, but they're going to catch the Venge instead. No, another Axis comes through.
This is what I mean, though. See, he blinks in, but it's not... It's like... Okay, well, he got the kill, but... like, they don't really have the backup to...
Oh, what a Shackle Shot onto the Pig, and getting the Antimage. That was a pretty broken Shackle Shot right onto the Pig, and a little bit of mismicro by the Beastmaster right there. That was just silly.
No, dude, he came to help with the Pig.
Yeah, you know, Pig's important.
Pig does 250 damage a hit.
30 gold. You can't underestimate 30 gold.
Dude, man, Pig should have item slots so you can put a rapier on it.
Yeah, you know, you should basically make the Pig a bear, like a Silver Bear.
Yeah, exactly.
And for his ultimate, he should have an AoE Purge Silence, too. That would be a really cool idea. An AoE Purge Silence.
No. You can sacrifice in like NA bugs, but it will just do 1,000,000 damage.
AoE purge silence. That's all he needs, man.
Yep. And a mecha finish on the Windrunner along with a Void Stone. Huge farm. Huge farm.
Huge, bro. Huge. Huge. Oh man.
And
So
yeah.
Slaughter picking up the Aegis and, you know, getting that early Roshan kill with the amplified damage. I think that really makes the Blink Dagger totally worth it, because when he blinks in, even if he gets focused, he'll have an extra life. So I think this Blink Dagger was actually a really smart choice. I don't know why you hate Blink Dagger on Slaughter so much.
I don't like. Okay, like when I play Slaughter, I max sprint after a stun. So you know I have 500 move speed at level 9. Like I know I don't take as much damage, but that's like I don't see the point of getting Blink Dagger. You can just walk in.
And looks like they're gonna go on the Vengeful Spirit Swarm stun, but the Windrunner is popped and the mechanism will heal him back to full HP, so a little bit of a waste of a dust. But that just provides Weaver a little bit more farming room. He has the Vanguard. Visage has jack shit. Venge has jack shit.
He just got level 6 too.
Visage?
Visage, yeah, he just got his birds out.
Oh, that's actually really, really surprising, and that might cost the Sentinel quite dearly, because one of their key things, as you can see, the Antimage only has a Vanguard, has no DPS items of any description. So, you know, in order for their map dominant strategy to work, they need high levels on, or they need at least level 6 on most of their heroes.
You know, I really think this Antimage misplayed his laning phase. He shouldn't have gotten Mana Break level 3. He should have recognized that they did not have the offensive lane in that lane.
Right. You know, when you're with the Visage in your lane, you're okay, alright, let's go for kills. We have the best tri-lane nuking spell in the game. One of the best nuking spells in the game, but
right, but he's also one of the best defensive tri-lane heroes in the game. So,
yes.
Like, I think they should have, I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking, but whatever.
And looks like Scourge are going to mount push up top. No, just a little bit of pressure. And like I said earlier, you know, Sentinel doesn't have too much AoE anti-push at all. And you can see that 3 towers and the Roshan has already been forfeited. So HT looking really strong.
Interesting items on the Rexar. It's probably in a Necro book, you think?
Looks like it. You know, Necro book against Broodmother, certainly a good idea. And, you know, it gives him a little bit of anti-push. I mean, the minions do a little bit of damage. But it's really more strong in pushing items rather than anti-push.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the best item.
It's good for Brood, and it'll drain a lot of mana from the Slaughter, which is one of the things you pointed out.
I guess it's true. He's not going to be the one. He's not going to be like the main target, so he doesn't really need to get as tank right now. So.
A nice shackle shot onto the pig again, but looks like the top tower will be denied. So, yeah. But that just marks a 4th tower down for the Sentinel side, and they have only 1 tower to show for their troubles, and they forfeited the Roshan. So it looks like Ancient Apparition is going to pick up a 4-staff. Crystal Main has a medallion. She's actually pretty stacked, but she has no HP, which is a problem. And Antimage is just being constantly harassed wherever he goes, which is the right thing to do whenever you're playing against the Antimage. Just put
Think about that though. Antimage just got harassed by 2 mages. Like, that's not supposed to happen.
Right, and you know,
be able to blink up there and just rape the both of them, but
right,
whatever.
And they're not even high level. They're just 2 level 8s, but I'm not really too sure what level of Spell Shield is. Surely you must have maxed it by now.
I think he got blink. Like the distance on which he blinked away from that, I think he leveled 4 blink.
That's a little bit odd.
Yeah. Again, that's an offensive Antimage build, and they're not an offensive team right now.
And looks like they're gonna jump upon the Broodmother again. Broodmother is totally screwed. Gets a lot of chains on Roar Birds and a lot of burst damage. And looks like Sentinel want to push the mid lane, but I don't know if they can. That's the problem.
I called Steve.
Sorry?
Happy birthday, you're gonna feed, because it's my birthday.
It was your birthday.
It still is my birthday, dude. My birthday is a month-long festival of epic proportions.
And looks like the bottom tower is gonna fall to a focus fire double damage Windrunner, but no, looks like it might actually be in the 9 range. And that was a pretty failed blink by the Slaughter. Just stuns and then blinks all of 2 meters in front of him.
Sometimes when you panic, you just gotta blink a little bit. You know,
dude, I always do that. I always fuck up my blink combination stun. You know, I don't have a numpad. I don't have hotkeys. I just have to click my shit. So, but
I don't
still
have
rock.
one on my laptop either.
Dude, whatever. I have Mac. GG. I ought to win for shittiest computer.
Yeah.
So another tower and only one tier 2 tower, which is at a third HP, is left for the center.